Hey guys, Thogden here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, this is going to be a big roasting session because I'm with the old man and we're going to be going through some of the dodgiest haircuts in the Premier League, aren't we, Dan?
Yeah, and to start with, I've got to plead guilty. You know, my idea of a haircut, short back and sides, 14 quid on the West End lane, right?
We're not here to roast us, we're here to roast the players.
Yeah.
So shall we get into our top 10 worst haircuts? We've both made our own rankings and we're going to go through them. What's the like target today, Dan?
The like target today is 2,500.
Smash it, guys. Absolutely hammer it.
Yeah.
Let's get straight to the video.
My number 10.
What is it?
Todd Cantwell of Norwich.
Bit harsh.
Obviously, he's a lovely guy, good player,
Yeah.
great young talent, but mate, do not wear an Alice band. Here's the clue. It's called an Alice band, not a Frankie band, yeah? David Beckham tried it back in the day. Sir Alex taught him a lesson.
Ooh.
So
I went for Vestergaard, you went for Cantwell. They both got blonde, long hair. Here's my
oh my goodness.
Have you got it?
That is fascinating, because I've written in my notes,
Yeah.
Yannick Vestergaard, you're a very lucky man, because that could so easily have been you.
I'd hate to have long hair because it would get in the way all the time, you know what I mean?
Yes. My number 9 is
Yes.
Tom Davis of Everton.
Ooh, okay.
Is that a man bun I see before me? Because I believe, right, that man buns should be made illegal. In fact, I'm going to write to my MP, right? These should not be allowed on our streets.
Wow.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. I mean, maybe I'm going over the top. It's just what I think.
There's probably someone watching this with a man bun thinking, my favourite YouTuber is digging into my haircut.
I know.
Let's go on to my 9th place, and it's Dianepo. He's dyed his hair ginger. And I'm just thinking, I mean, no offense to any gingers out there. If it's natural, I mean, I'm all for it.
It looks like he's got a bird nest.
That's what I mean.
On his head.
It looks so out of place.
There's going to be a family of starlings are going to nest in his head and lay eggs.
Don't know about the haircut, Dianepo, mate. Sort it out. Should we move on to your 8th place?
My 8th place.
What's it saying?
Is Jack Grealish of Aston Villa.
Okay. I have literally also got Grealish in my 8th place.
No way.
We completely agree.
Is...
His hair literally completely slicked back, and I think
Yeah.
that's a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
And then on the sides, you could barely even see his hair. He probably gets a 0 on the side.
It's a little bit B-Tech David Beckham.
Ooh.
You know, Jack, be yourself. Don't try to be David Beckham. And in 7th
Who you
place,
gone for?
I've gone for Watford legend Isaac Success.
Oh, that's a bad trim.
Because that trim
What is going on
not
there?
a success. It's a failure. I've got a pet peeve. You know what it is?
What is it?
It's people, it's like middle-aged people who dye their hair pink.
Not having it.
No,
not having it. No, I'm not having it.
Oh, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
And I tell you what, they think they look wacky and interesting. They think that makes them interesting.
That is a good one. I didn't actually think about Isaac's success.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my 7th place?
I want to see yours.
It is Soyuncu.
Ooh.
What is... It's just a mess. I feel like he's one of those footballers who
Yeah.
just doesn't care about his hairstyle. He just focuses on his football because he's a great footballer.
That is a mullet. Anyone my age knows what a mullet is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a bad haircut.
You're in England now,
Yeah.
short back and sides. Who's your 6th place?
My 6th place is Norwich legend Teemu Pukki.
Ooh.
Beard makes him look like an Arctic explorer or a Norwegian fisherman.
I'm going to defend him here now.
Ooh.
You can't have a go at his hairline, Dad.
Yeah.
Because that's something you can't really change. I'd rather dig into players that on purpose make their hair look bad. He can't help it.
Do you know, he looks like your fun uncle, Uncle Teemu.
Exactly.
You can
Uncle
imagine
Teemu,
it, no?
yeah.
Uncle Teemu,
Yeah.
he shows up to the Christmas party.
Exactly.
He's got a crate of beer finished beer under one arm, he's got a massive bit of meat under his other arm.
Or fish off his boat.
And
Yeah.
he's opening the tinnies.
My 6th place is DeAndre Yedlin of Newcastle. Now, the American has had some bad haircuts in his time, but the new one he's got is absolutely shocking. What do you
I think you're jealous, because that is a proper trim.
Oh, what are you talking about,
That's
Dad?
brilliant. That's a piece of art.
Oh, shut up.
Piece of art, mate.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Dad. You're chatting raucous, mate.
No, you're chatting raucous. How can you call that a bad trim? That's brilliant.
Oh, for God's... Dad's just doing this because I defended Teemu Pukki, so he feels like he has to...
Yeah.
Before the video, you rinsed him, Dad.
No, I didn't.
If
No.
I came home one day with that haircut, what are you saying?
I'd say, it's decent, Theo. It's decent. My 5th place is the one, the only, Crystal Palace's Mamadou Sakho.
Oh my God, that's bad.
He is here by popular choice.
I saw so many comments.
And I tell you what, who he reminds me of, Mr. T from the A-Team. I ain't getting on no plane. Look at the guy. He's got the mohawk. He's got enough gold around his neck. To buy Crystal Palace.
My 5th place is the man himself, the new Aston Villa signing from City, Douglas Luiz.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, he's got these dreads. I think
Yeah.
he's changed it because I went to the Chelsea game,
Yeah.
they're different, but he had white dyed dreads.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't work. Just keep them your natural colour.
I reckon he spent some coin on that, hasn't he? Yeah. Sometimes the very best footballers in the world just have a simple £12 short back and sides.
Let's move on to our fourth places. Dad, what are you going for?
I have gone for Arsenal's David Luiz.
Ooh.
Otherwise known as Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. Look at him, look at Sideshow Bob. That is David Luiz.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Dad, I think you're just having a go at the Afro man. What's wrong with an Afro, Dad? It's natural.
Imagine if he came up against Vinnie Jones. He'd have got his hair pulled out. I'm sorry.
And you know who else would get his hair pulled out? My fourth place, Harvey Elliott.
Goodness
Harvey Elliott.
gracious.
First of all, before we get onto the madness on top, what is the goat beard? Just get it off, you know. And then the sides, get that gone. And what is going on top?
Theo, if you came back with that haircut, I'd disown you. I'd disown you. Because that...
It's shocking, isn't it?
I don't know who this guy is, actually.
Yeah.
And I never saw
Liverpool
this.
youngster.
Liverpool youngster, right. If I'd seen this...
Bit full of himself.
He's number one, so you've trumped him with this. That is truly appalling.
I don't know what he's thinking.
And the facial hair on
and
the
also,
chin and
the eyebrows that he shaved. Oh, just get it off my screen, man. What a bad trim.
Focus on your football, focus on your training.
Yeah.
And you know what? If and when you become the best in the world, do that.
Yeah.
But until then, get it cut off, mate. In third place, now, a lot of people come on my Instagram and say that I'm biased against Manchester United. In third place, Paul Pogba.
No way.
Yes.
I've got Paul Pogba in third as well, Dad.
Yeah.
We shake on it again.
Because, I'm sorry, Manchester United fans, but when I see that, I just think Jedward. I just think Jedward.
And the reason I've got him in third place is why would you go for a blue haircut when you play for Manchester United, a red team? There is a photo of him playing against Manchester City, whilst he has the colour of Manchester City on his head, playing for United. I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah, now I'll tell you who wouldn't accept any of that. Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah? Best Premiership manager of all time would not take any of that nonsense.
100%.
Because I tell you what, Paul Pogba, if you want to be a great player, prove it with goals, with assists, with creativity, with skill, not with a silly haircut.
Let's move down to second. You want to announce to the guys when you put your second place?
In second place is Kieran Tierney of Arsenal.
That is a shock.
With this shocker of a haircut.
Oh my God.
Now, this has
I
shades.
I haven't seen this.
This reminds me of Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
In the brilliant film Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. Now, this is in second place, quite simply because it's crap.
I didn't really realise Kieran Tierney actually had a bad trim, but let me move on to my second place. First of all, I want to show you a nice picture of Hector Bellerin. Alright?
Very nice.
He's got a very nice trim. And now I'm going to show you a photo of what he's done to it since. Boom.
No.
Yep.
No.
Look at that.
That's photoshopped.
That has to be photoshopped, doesn't it?
That is...
Now, what if I was to tell you that was real?
Theo, no, he wouldn't do that to himself.
He has.
Who advises him? Who advises Hector Bellerin? He's also got the drug dealer moustache there going on, hasn't he?
Oh my God, just shave that off.
And that hair.
Trim the hair. I think Hector Bellerin's got his wrong priorities. When he has an injury, he spends too much time at London Fashion Week and not enough time at getting recovered and back to his best footballing ability. Less time on the fashion red carpet and more time training for your football.
Now, if I sported that haircut at Thursday Night Football, Brendan would give me a dry slap, and I deserve it.
Shall we move on to our first places, Dad? I'm going to let you announce yours first.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It is Arsenal's Hector Bellerin.
Oh, so you've just gone for the one I've gone for?
Yes.
Right.
But I've come up with a different photograph, which actually is not as tragic as the last one. That man bun makes him look like a Teletubby.
Oh, gosh.
It's not a good look, Hector.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah? And that horrible sort of
goat beard.
Tough, goatee thing. It makes him...
Get it gone.
And the tuft, oh, this is the worst. Now, this should be illegal. A tuft of hair there.
Oh my God.
I just need a beer now.
You need a beer.
I do.
But before we go for a beer, I'm going to announce my first place.
Oh yeah, who is it?
Andy Carroll.
Quite right.
He's still got that bloody man bun. Sort it out, fella. Just not a fan. It's got to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go, as Claude would say.
It's time to go!
I'm not a fan.
One of his teammates gets some scissors.
Yeah.
Snip it off.
During the training ground.
He'll thank you for it one day.
Let us know which ones we forgot. I want to hear which ones are the worst that we haven't mentioned. Tell me who is the worst haircut at your football club. Doesn't have to be in the Premier League.
Yes.
The worst haircut. Send it in to us. We'll review it. Smash THOGDAD's like target of what, 2.5k?
2,500.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching this video. We've got the Benfica Zenit vlog later.
I can't wait.
Because we're currently in Portugal, so check out that vlog tonight. It'll be out around 11:30. London English time. Turn notifications on for a massive giveaway in the next video. And from me and Thogdad, goodbye. See you later.